Okay, guys. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure out how to do it again. Okay. Just a second. I'm trying to see if I can find myself on my tablet over here so that way I can read your comments as they are coming through. If I can find them, that is. Oh, there I am. Okay. 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 Now that I got that set up. Welcome everyone who's here or not here just yet. Going to give it a few seconds, see who is turning in and who's not. At least now I'll be able to see who's coming in. Having my tablet on, I can't read that far. Okay. And give it a few seconds. I don't see anything yet. So, I'm just waiting. Okay. I'll write myself for a second to see if I can read that far away, right? This is going to be really helpful having my tablet up so I can read you guys' messages when you do pop in. Okay. Well, I'm going to get started. If anyone is here, welcome, welcome. If you are here, go ahead and write a message. Let me know that you are here. Put like a smiley face or something. And this is GoldWildFire going live. Just getting into a general reading for it now. Best messages coming through. Okay. I see you, fake friend. Welcome, welcome. I'm using my tablet to be able to see that far. Okay, because I have it kind of far away. Welcome. Just going to do a general reading right now. See what's going on. This is an all reading for all signs and cusps. So if you are a cusp, welcome, welcome. Okay. Best message coming out. This is going to be for the 6th through, let's go the 9th, 10th, just the rest of the week. Okay, so having the halls of learning coming through with the spirit guides, having your confirmation coming out. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Hold on one second, my friend. Kind of getting set up here. I want to make sure you see the cards. This is all about learning. We're in the beginning of the year now, so you know we really want to get through these karmic learnings. We want to get through all these lessons. We want to get rid of things that no longer serve us because you're getting ready for some kind of miracle coming in. And I do feel this for a lot of people. We've gone through kind of the haywires of last year, and people have been just working. And I just really see that a lot, even in my regular readings, I've been seeing this a lot where these miracles are coming through. You're pushing out all these things. You've had a lot of karmic lessons coming through. You've made that confirmation. So this is pretty much the confirmation that your miracle is on its way. So look for those miracles. Remember, these miracles don't have to be huge, you know, they don't have to be as big as a house, right? They're, if anything, they could just be tiny little things that are moving into bigger places for you. So this is always, you know, it's kind of just the confirmation that you're on the right path, and to keep you understanding that miracles do happen. We do have to keep that in our mindset. So lay it on the altar, hand it over, surrender it. Don't hold on to everything. You know, even if you're manifesting, make sure that you're manifesting and then let it go. It's kind of the crock pot scenario is what I always call it. This is where it says, I make this. I'm not going to obsess over it. I'm not going to worry about how it's going to come in. I'm going to do it and then set it over there and then watch things happen within the next couple of weeks or the next day, depending on what you're doing. So with the emerald tablet activation over here, it's definitely, conscious manifesting. So Spirit is really letting you understand whether you're, you know, prayers are manifesting. So whether you're praying, manifesting, however you're doing it, asking for this help, it's just allowing you to understand, hey, I understand what you're looking for. I see the elbow grease you put into the situation. I see this lower place that you have, you know, been just struggling, and now comes those karmic rewards. But we are in the area of Capricorn, which is Saturn, and Saturn is all about karma. It's all about karmic rewards, karmic struggles, you know. So it is, releasing the karma. Okay. So it's saying after all this karma comes the what? The miracle. So be prepared for something to come in. Like I said, it doesn't matter how small or how big it is, it's always a miracle. Okay, because it could even be a miracle of I never thought that was ever going to happen. And now all of a sudden, here it comes. Okay. So yes, this is your good luck. So Spirit's really just wanting you to understand that this is your time for good luck. Okay, this is the time where you can really, you know, push boundaries. Okay, so welcome. I see you coming in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so really pushing those boundaries. Okay, so this is an auspicious, the good luck card is auspicious moment, and it's definitely diving to the side of the miracle. So this is definitely an auspicious time for the collective, and this is a collective reading. Okay, so yes, this is where it's saying, watch these portals open, watch this new energy come through. We're in 2025. 5 meaning the change, 4 meaning stability. If you add them all together, 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. It means the end of something to begin anew, right? And then, of course, the 5 plus the 2 makes the 7, which makes it very auspicious. So you're definitely in the right place at the right time within your life, okay? If you're watching this video, you're here for a purpose. Nothing comes to you for no purpose, okay? Okay, as I was saying over here to everybody else that's on, the reason I'm looking over is I have my tablet up so I can be able to see. I see them pop up and then I look at my tablet so I can see closer. Okay, so let's see, guys, what's going on here. That's messages coming through. Yeah, there was a lot of emotional loss for some of you. You're really feeling drained, feeling blocked. And this is why this is coming through. It says, you know, you have put it out there. And, you know, the universe wants to make you understand that it is time now for you to get your blessings. Okay, a lot of you struggled a lot. Okay, when you have Ace of Cups upside down, I mean, you're drowning. Okay, or feeling like you're just never going to come up. I mean, it could even be 2 in 1. Okay, so this is where you're going to feel empowered enough to feel like your Ace of Cups is coming right to you. Okay, so yes, and this is the confirmation. You're not going to drown anymore. You have this new energy that's coming through. Accept that energy. Receive that energy with open heart and open arms, right? And so that you can have this reward. Don't deny it, right? Because you have a lot of blocks. And if it's a love relationship, you may be feeling very challenged at this time within these commitments. Right now, it's time to sit down and say, what is it that I truly, truly want? If you don't truly know, right? But I think for a lot of you, You've been working really hard, consciously manifesting and praying for what you truly want. But just remember, you know, don't go against the grain of what it is you want. If you truly want it, bless it. Bless it. Say, I accept this reading. I expect, you know, don't expect it, but accept it. Lay it on the altar, guys. You have the hustling. I've been hustling and bustling, busting my ass in 2024. What's coming to me in 2025? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Plus, we're going to have Venus that's going to roll right into Jupiter here pretty soon, guys. So that's going to be very rewarding, right? So then you're going to have Venus, right? And she's going to be in conjunction to Saturn with Jupiter, bringing in all that beautiful luck. Okay, so just wait for that, because that's going to be where it's going to be like expansive. I mean, this right here is just from the 6th to, you know, around the 10th or so, okay, where you're going to start seeing the building blocks really moving for you. Okay, so, okay, guys. So, yeah, you may have somebody around you who's a little moody, moody. You might feel like, you know, they complain too much. They're working on my energy. And they're saying, no, don't let that energy hold you back. Do not let other people steal your energy. There's a lot of energy vampires out there. We don't want them to steal our energy. You might even have someone who's very jealous around you. I mean, this is a general reading for the collective. There's all kinds of stuff that could be happening, right? When we have this Knight of Cups in reverse saying, well, you know, they expect this and they expect that. Right? Or they're overacting, overreactive to everything that's going on, right? Or just literally 100% disappointed. And if you're not dealing with anyone else, it's just yourself who's saying, I don't know. I don't know. I keep consciously manifesting. I keep praying, but I don't see anything. Let it go. Let the universe handle it so that way you can have your miracles come in. Remember, you're just co-creator, not the creator, right? So it's saying this is all about the self-development. You guys have done the test. The tests of time, right? So now is just the time to really push the passion, but don't push so much expectation of when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, because we don't know all of that. We just allow the universe to weave a web for us and say it's coming in. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, feeling very exhausted, worn out. Once again, there's that drained coming through. So it's saying the reason you're having this auspicious moment is because you have been working out so much and you feel so drained. It's time. It's time for you to get your rewards. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Okay. So let's see. See what else we have going on over here. You know, we have the love situation over here. Let's just hit that for just 1 second, okay? Because we have the Hierophant to the Knight of Cups, and it's saying, well, I'm not getting my love situation so much, so let's hit that area for a second, okay? So tell us about this against the grain, having bad communication within this love, or pushing so hard to try to get this love. Hope you guys can hear me. I think you can, because I heard myself. I think I heard myself on my laptop. Okay, so here we go. Yep. For a lot of you, this is either a transitional moment within your relationship where it's either going to die or it's going to grow. I mean, there's no in between. And I think you know that. It's either going to stay this way, okay, or I'm going to change it. How am I going to change it? Because you have the Death card. So it is definitely a transitional moment to where it could really fall either way. And I feel like you really know that. And this could be another reason why you're feeling so drained within that situation. It might not even, you know, right now we're doing love, okay? If you know that you're already in a love and all of that, that it could be a beautiful friendship, right? Family situation, okay? Because people say love all the time, and it's like, I'm married. I know how that feels, guys, right? It's not always like that. So it could just be somebody, right? But you do have, there it is again, the hope. You can't deny this, you guys. It's saying, don't worry about it. It's going to come back together. Everything's going to be okay the way it's supposed to be. So let's put it this way. If it does die, it died for a reason so that somebody else beautiful can come in who needs to take that spot. If it fixes itself, then it fixes itself for a reason because they're meant to be in your life to grow with you. So Spirit is saying, don't let it just be, you know, it has to be this way, because if it dies, then there's something more coming in, right? Ooh, absolutely. Absolutely. So you could feel like right now, maybe, you have somebody who over smothers you, or they might be jealous, or they might be self-centered, or they may be a narcissist, or whatever the situation is. It's going to be about how the tower is going to crumble. Is it going to crumble for you, for the relationship to stay, or is it going to be against you and crumble away? But remember, it's for you. Okay, it's for you. That means it's not going to grow. Why would you want to keep something around that's not going to grow? If they're not going to change, and I can't change, and this can't change, why do I want to hold on to something? So don't let it become your overall situation to where it feels like it has to be one way. Because Spirit says it does not. You want someone that's going to give. And Spirit says, I'm going to give to you exactly what you're looking for. Deep down inside, even if you've been praying and hoping that this relationship comes together, it says, I want you to ask yourself, though, could it be possible that the auspiciousness of this situation is actually them bringing you the love that you truly seek? So you could say, oh, well, they didn't give me my love back the way I wanted it. Oh, no, because they're going to bring someone else back in for what your heart truly wants. You always seek and vibrate what you truly want. Okay. So now you're going to adapt to the situation. Okay. It's going to be what you truly want, what your heart truly desires. Oh, yes, it is. Absolutely. For some of you, you're praying that you get pregnant. Some of you are praying that maybe you don't get pregnant. But however it is, this is the very nurturing, beautiful card of the Empress that's coming in to say, I am nurturing you and giving you the auspicious moment of what your heart truly desires when it comes to love, because we're talking about love right now. Okay, now we're going to get into your money. Ooh, money, money, money. Might have to end up with a different deck here, guys. We keep taking all my cards away. Okay. Getting into the money. Okay, I have other decks up here. I was prepared. You guys doing good out there? Okay, hope you guys are doing good. I hope that January is treating you well so far. Money. Looking for the money. Show us the money. Well, in the money over here, there was, some poor planning on your situation. The majority of you said, well, maybe I thought this, that, and the other, but maybe I kind of poor planned that, but it's okay because it's going to restructure. Maybe you didn't feel like your manifestations were coming through. Maybe you self-sabotaged them, or it just didn't work. I need to rework it, replan it. We'll look at that in just a second. You may even have someone around you that you felt, here we go. What's up with this, guys? It feel like someone, once again, is holding me back from my manifestations. Best thing that I've ever learned about manifesting is don't tell your secrets. It's kind of like when you blow out your candle, you don't tell what your birthday wish is. When you wish upon a star, you don't let people know. Otherwise, they say it won't come in. It's the same. Okay, unless you have a collective around you who's super positive on your side. But for some of you, you have told someone something and they just, that's a dream. That's never going to happen. That's butterflies. That's, you know, unicorn farting rainbows and Skittles flying around. You know, see what I'm saying? And so they're not on your side, and they've been kind of destroying it because that gets into your head to say, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not worth that, or maybe that's not going to happen, or maybe that shit don't work, or maybe stop. Nope. It says now you're stuck at a crossroads when it comes to your money, but you're doing very well. Okay. You're doing good. You're going to have the teamwork coming in that you need. You're going to be putting yourself on a pedestal. You're going to be in the limelight. Okay. In the limelight of the situation. People are going to see you start now getting something. Why? Because you have this auspicious moment. Okay. You know where you're going. You know what it is. Use your discernment. We all have one. Okay. There was some delays and some frustrations to getting this new job. Here comes that new job. Be ready for it, own it, and receive it. Overly emotional. Oh, well, that just comes with that, you know, kind of that new moon as well. Because there could have been things where it was like, and I thought it was coming now, and then I kind of bundled myself up into a corner. Became a little over emotional because I thought that was going to happen for me at that time. And not everybody's timing is the perfect timing for everyone else. But definitely, I think that there was someone around you who just does not see it your way. And they could make you a little over emotional. But that would just go back to that Ace of Cups, where I'm drowning. Unless it's your own self-sabotage, which we a lot of times do. That's where it's like, I thought I was going to have this. I worked really hard. I did everything. And then it was taken away from me. But I always say in a lot of ways, things are never really taken away from us. It's more like it was taken away for the best of us. Okay, because there's something better in life that's so much better. This is a learning situation, so it does feel like you are coming out of the learning situation. You've learned what you need to learn. And, you know, I mean, look, guys, they're playing with sticks. They're fighting with sticks. That's learning. Okay, they're not swords. They're not hurting each other. They're actually learning. And every time he gets whacked with that stick, you're like, ow, that hurt. I will learn to be faster and get out of the way quicker, right? Or learn to counterattack better. Right. So however it is, it's all about avoiding that conflict. It's also about the learning lessons that we have and discovering new routes, new understandings. Okay. So it does say that you are on your way out of that situation and straight into this beautiful, valiant warrior. Here you go. Into your money. Your money is saying you're on a new adventure. Here comes your money. Wow, for money, you guys, I mean, geez. If you guys are, I feel like it's, for a lot of you, it's someone who's looking for a job or a promotion. Unless you're really just trying to build that business up and you really want that business to get great, right? Yeah, because I just see these people flooding to you. I see these ideas flooding to you, but I also see because you're on a pedestal. You're in the limelight. Yeah, and that's going to be a part of the auspicious moments, and you do have your manifestation coming through. So there's your Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So here comes that financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire. You guys are getting what you want. Okay. And like I said, it could be just the littlest door opening right now, but it'll be enough for you to say, oh my God, there it is. It could even be that news that you've been waiting for, that you've been, searching for, and somebody finally says it, or that new opportunity in your mind just says, hey, do this. And you're like, wow, because that's going to be the biggest stepping stone. Okay, so it could be the smallest stepping stone to the biggest door. Okay, or vice versa. Because no matter what it is, it's a miracle and it's auspicious, which means you don't see it coming. Because it is granted by the universe. Okay. If anybody else is in here, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's get on to the next piece. So great in money and love. See what we have next. Just going with the generals, okay? Moving on to the next piece here. Oh, how about those of you who are looking for love? What do you have coming in for love? Saying, I don't have love yet, but I'm looking for love. Who do I have coming towards me? So let's look and see who you have coming towards you. Hold on, I have to fix my hair. The Taurus that I am, guys. I gotta fix my hair. Okay. So who do we have coming in for you? Before it could be anyone, so I'm not going through signs, but we will go through signs to see kind of if it's them, that, they're, or the other. Okay, we'll do something, be creative. That's why we're here. Okay. I'm using the Romeo and Juliet cards for those of you who want to know what cards am I using. Welcome, Big Feet. I'm so glad that you joined. Good evening or whatever time of your day. It is the morning time, but good evening to you. I'm so glad that you made it. Right now we are doing what love is coming into your life. So if you're looking for love, here it comes, guys. Okay, so it's the land of love. Wow. So whatever you're looking for, it's going to bring in this love. This love is going to bring you inner strength and independence. And I do feel like this person is actually the independence, because I feel like you already have that independence, because it feels like you already have that room and that space for someone very independent. It's almost like, I don't need any more codependency, but thanks. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Prince of Cats, fashion and aggressiveness. So it does feel like this person, I don't feel like the aggressiveness is like something you have to be aware of. I think it's like they're the go-getter, right? They're like, this is the person who like wants to, I mean, look, they're a tie ball. Okay. Ooh, my lighting is not very good. I have to fix that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But definitely this person might like a lot of fashion. You might be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus in this fashion sense. But I think this person, the aggressiveness that I'm feeling out of this because of that Juliet and that inner strength and independence is because this person, they know what they want and they go and they get it. So totally 100% a go-getter. Okay. This is like a no holds barred person. So when they're coming in, it's like they're gallantly coming in, but they definitely want that kind of attention. You can totally see this is the type of person. They may even have a lot of cats, but I'm just saying they want that attention. So they're definitely attention seeking. That's what I got. I mean, you can't see, you know, I mean, that's what it is. I love at first sight. This, for a lot of you, could be twin flame, soulmate connection, which would make sense. I mean, why on a, you know, live stream will we just do nobodies, right? So definitely talking about mirror souls over here, talking about this twin flame, this, I wouldn't go twin flame so high, guys. It's such a low account, but I would definitely say this is a very beautiful past life soulmate connection, somebody that you're really connected to, someone who can really show you the way. This person, yeah, this person is really about the way they look, though. So they may have a very high performance job to where they have to actually get up, put on a suit, you know, tie, makeup, you know what I mean? Like they have to make themselves presentable. They have to literally do so because it's something about what they do. Okay. I don't feel like it's so much out of like just ego and arrogance so much as it is like the job that they have. Like if you're a lawyer, you have to get dressed up. You have to have a tie. You have to be this way, right? You're not going to go out into the world in your pajamas. Okay. Overcoming obstacles. But I do feel like there's going to be some obstacles that they're going to have to get through when it comes to coming to you, because they may still have a little healing, or maybe you have a little healing that needs to be done. So I can't, but you know, I like that though with the soulmate, because that means we can overcome obstacles together, or you might feel that they can empower you even more so, or vice versa. Okay, so there is this type of thing where it's like, you know what, we're crossing this barrier and this bridge together. Okay, to where we definitely are, like, how is it? Like, we are the lock and the key. Yes, like if they're the lock and you're the key, they're going together because they completely fit, right? So it's like it's the perfect fit because they understand. There's a lot of understanding. Wow. Holy Gemini. Yeah. It just feels like they've gone through a lot of dark deals before, or you. I feel like it's them though, you know, but it's almost like I always end up with the wrong person. So you could feel like if this is you, then you can feel like, wow, this is the person I need. This is the person that, you know, that I really can understand. Okay. And they understand me. And maybe you're both doing the same things, because it does say you're mirroring each other. So if you're mirroring each other, you could finally feel like overcoming those obstacles is like, maybe it's just the whole idea of energy and understanding, like, I have these obstacles, they have these obstacles, but we can get together, we could love each other, but we can listen to each other, and they actually listen to me and want to help me. Guys, I have to look down for a second because I'm looking at my tablet. The phone's so far away. Love in my love. Ha. That'll be the day. Okay. Complimentary. Got it. Well, it won't all be love here. We just did the auspicious moment and the miracle, but we'll get to money again in a minute. We're trying to push them all out, right? As much as possible. Okay, so here we go. Falling in love, enchanting love. It's okay though, Bigfoot. It's just the beautiful love story of the day. Like watching a movie. Okay, so enchanting love. Oh. Dancing at the ballroom. Look at that. Falling in love. Yep, there it is again. It's like, yeah, now we know why it was in reverse, because it's saying, yeah, because I'm done with the dark side. It's literally what it says. I'm done with the dark side. No more Darth Vaders. I'm done. I'm done with the dark side, because now I can feel, and it's crazy because it's going to come right on top of the dark deal. So it says, I'm no more Darth Vader for me. I'm done with that energy. Yeah. So you're feeling like this is enchanting love. Like, you know, nothing is perfect. That doesn't mean it's going to be perfect forever. Okay. Yeah, because at the bottom it says you might have something you have to reconcile later. Well, now we're arguing about what cat we can keep, right? Because he's the cat guy. Now we're going to have to figure out, right, if they're allowed to have more cats. Can you have any more cats? I don't know if this person is allowed to have any more cats. Okay, you might find they have like 3 or 4, and you're just like, bro, this is enough. Topic is it. Don't mind me. Money isn't much of my concern. Okay. Well, thank you for being here and watching. I appreciate it. Okay, so, yeah. It's almost, this is kind of crazy. Kind of reminds me of my cousin, the crazy cat lady. She says it all the time, too. I don't know how many cats she has, but she always tells me she's the crazy cat lady. It's so funny. Okay, so I was just getting her vibes in my head there for a second. Protection, kindness, and undertaking. Yeah, well, there it is. Because you know what? It doesn't matter in the end whether you're reconciling in the end because of some kind of misunderstanding. It just keeps coming up that, you know, in the future, you guys are going to have some kind of misunderstanding about the situation. But that's okay. That's okay. You know what? We build better bridges and build on our relationship through growth, through misunderstandings. In actuality, if we didn't have any misunderstandings, then it would be a little weird. It might not be very exciting either. I don't know. I mean, because then you'd say that I'm with this person that's always like, yeah, anything you say, you know, and just like, be kind of weird. No, it's just because they're very patient. They're a very patient, understanding person. There's a lot of patience, and they have a lot of self-control when things come, you know, into areas. So this is the type of person that even when you do have misunderstandings, it's, you know, they're patient with you. They have a lot of growth, and they want to have this understanding that, you know what, we do, and we are going to have misunderstandings in the near future, because it's all on the bottom of the deck of what you don't see coming. Okay, so, but this is a beautiful love, and I'll go through the signs over here, which I usually wouldn't do on my regular channel. It would be a long video. Okay, so we're just going to go in a row. If you're dealing with, ready? I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what you said. A little toxicity keeps it spicy. I agree. I agree. I've been married for 30 years. If I had never had any toxicity, I think my husband might be a robot. Okay, here we go. So if you're dealing with an Aries, I'm just going to go, there we go, ready? If you're dealing with an Aries, yep. You're going to feel at first that you're a little misaligned, or that, you know, you might feel a little disorganized when you're around this person. Hey, you know what? That does not surprise me, though, because remember, he's Tybalt, you know? So you might feel like you're disorganized around this Aries. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, wait, hold on. I got to fix my clothes and stuff. This, you know, I don't know what I'm dealing with here. Right? Because, I mean, look at him. I don't care if it's male or female. You know, it's just like, hold on a second. I feel untidy. So you might feel a little disorganized around this person. Interesting. It actually came out different. I wasn't expecting it to actually come out on your energy. I actually expected it to be on his energy or her energy. So that's interesting. Okay. Just going with the flow, guys. Just whatever it says. Going to Taurus. They want to give and receive. Ooh. There's a lot of giving and receiving over here. This is the person that says, give me all your love and I'll give it all back to you. You know, I think I do want to pull another card, though, on the Aries, though. I do think that that's kind of funny, though. But I think I do want to do that. I don't know. Maybe it was because they're too much like Tybalt. Maybe that's the reason. Yeah. Yeah, this is the... Okay, so Aries says over here that they're, you know, they're in this certain situation to where they're not 100% feeling that they're in a place of 100% closure yet. So they do feel like there's some delays. So that could be those obstacles. Okay, those obstacles and challenges that they did feel. Okay, so now we'll move on. Sorry about that. I just felt like got kind of juice there, but I thought it was hilarious. Going to Gemini. Oh, Gemini. They're feeling a little emotional about the situation. Okay, so this, if you're dealing with a Gemini and this person's a Gemini, you're going to find that they do have a lot of emotions. Okay, they are definitely that compassionate, loving person. Okay, so I like that. It said 9 of Cups. Let's see what's next. Going Cancer. They do feel like at this time that they're having a little bit of creative blocks. They're used to dealing with someone who is overwhelming and selfish, but they're definitely curious to see. You got 2 cards coming out on that one. I like that. Okay. Leo. Ooh, giving up the conflict, but they're not really sure how to see this situation because they're so used to dissatisfaction. It's kind of crazy because it's almost like it's all of what's been pouring out. It's kind of the same. Talk about collective. Yeah, they're kind of used to the other person kind of getting their own way, and then them just kind of feeding into it. So that's Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Virgo, yeah, kind of the same thing. They feel like they're always dealing with someone who's a little careless, but they love that you are taking on yourself and you have direct communication the way they like it. They like the way you perceive things, and it makes them very clear-minded about how they want to deal with this situation. So I do like that as well, because they can clearly see that you're the type of person that is good for them, and that they can reflect on you, and that they can bring that into motion, and that there's something to actually build on. I like that. I liked the next card too, because it said no conflict, 5 of Swords. So Virgo, Cancer, Libra. Avoiding conflict. Now this one's in reverse. So avoiding conflicts. This person has taken on some kind of personal transformation. So they're really ready for a relationship, like right now. Death card. Oh, love that. Libra, Scorpio. Yep, sudden awareness that they need to choose their happiness, and that they found someone they can rely on. Somebody that they want to actually, you know, travel with, go out with, and do things with them. And going to Sagittarius, and look at where we got that. We're almost there. Sagittarius. Oh, you got the Emperor coming out. So this is the type of person who is big boss man. We've seen that already with the Tybalt. So we already know that this is the type of person who's definitely in control of their finances and in control of their well-being. Okay, so that really doesn't surprise me so much. It definitely could be for a lot of you. It could be a Sagittarius. Going straight to Capricorn. They are used to being hurt, but they feel like they have found somebody within you that they could actually love, that they can actually grow with, that they actually have that mental clarity. You guys got 3 cards coming out on that, because they're saying, I'm used to being in the defense when it comes to a love situation, but they really want to grow. So this is for them. This relationship with you is a major breakthrough that has a lot of success, and they see you as having a lot of sharp ideas. And I think that that's great, because you guys are mirroring each other. So you guys can actually build a lot together. And going Aquarius, 2 more. Oh, we're doing good. Releasing the past, you get to the Justice. So there's a lot of things that are coming through. This person may be divorced. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they may be divorced. Okay, so they may be divorced and moving into this new place with you. But that could be some of the opposition that they're carrying, is that they haven't really been dating a whole lot because they just got out of a divorce or a nasty relationship. Okay, or something that hurt though, because you have the Moon. So they might have been dealing with a lot of secrets, a lot of, you know, things of this nature. It says, hello, Archelaus. I hope I said your name right. Okay, so that's Aquarius, and we're going to Pisces, and we did it. Oh, this is a person who fantasizes enough to actually, wow, get what they want. Oh, this is a manifester. If you guys are dealing with a Pisces, they manifest a lot. They work hard. They're very conservative, and yet, wow. They have a lot of responsibility. But once again, talking about the overall, but this is, if you're dealing with a Pisces, they do like a lot of choices. So this person has a lot of ideas going on. Okay. So, hey, we made it through the whole zodiac. Amazing. Yay. Okay. That was awesome. So that gives you an idea of who you're dealing with, even though it's kind of crazy because it's still brought back to the regular general idea. So kind of cutting it down though. Okay. So now we're going to go over here and look at your money. How are we doing over here? Oh, look, my husband is here. Hi, honey. My husband popped up. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Whoops. So looking for money. Money, guys. Let's do this. And then I want to ask you guys too, if you guys have any yes, no questions that you want answered, I will be doing that as well. So throw those up there. We'll get those done as well. Okay. That's why I have the tablet up, to really be able to see. so I don't miss your guys' one question. Okay, it is for free. So let's just do that first. You guys have any questions on love before I go forward? Well, if you still think of one later, you can always come back to it. Okay. Let's go to money. Come on. Really? No, I don't think I'm abundant. I don't think I'm prosperous at all. No, I'm only coming out as the Empress over here. Venus. With all my worldly goods. So what is it talking about? Between the 6th and the 10th over here, it's talking about you becoming very prosperous. It's talking about you becoming the abundance that you want, or having the abundant mindset. Keep the abundant mindset no matter what, because energy always speaks energy, and you are what you believe you are. Okay. So remember, keep that going strong. Keep your developments, keep yourself accomplished. So I see a lot of money coming in over here, but you might see someone around you who has some haphazard action when it comes to, could be in the workplace itself, okay, or it could be your own mind saying, I don't know about that. Okay, let's see. I'll get back to you in just 1 second, hun. Shelly, I see you. Okay, I'll get to you in just 1 minute. Okay, so let's just do this money real quick, and then I'll answer Shelly's question. Okay, guys? There's going to be some confusion about this money, this abundance, but it feels more like it's just because of emotions. I think that you're dealing with a boss or somebody who's not seeing and picking up the way your work is. It's almost like you're not being limelighted the way you feel like you should be limelighted. But, you know, it's crazy because in the very beginning of the reading, we did see the auspiciousness. We did see the miracles coming in. So we definitely know that there are things that are coming that are going to just magically pop up, okay, as long as you're ready to receive. But right now, it just feels like there's somebody around you that just makes you feel like you're not going to get this, or it's self-sabotage with the 5 of Swords. But I do feel like deep down inside, because you are the King of Cups, that it is saying, but I'm keeping these emotions where they need to be. So little by little, you are going to be seeing your money coming in, guys. Okay, you are going to feel a little abundant over and over. What chance is there that I actually meet this love soul? Okay, I'll get to you in 1 second. Okay, so your money is looking pretty good. It's just about the way you're thinking about things, but really be ready for something auspicious and miraculous to happen, okay, no matter how small or how big it is, okay? So let's get to these questions really fast before they start popping up and then I get lost, right? Okay, we're going to Shelly first. Shelly wants to know, will me and my boyfriend get married this year? This year. Actually, it's sideways, which is kind of crazy. But this is a yes card if it was going to actually be yes, but actually it's the Magician and it's actually a maybe. The reason that it's sideways is it depends on how things are going to go. Okay, so it's going to actually depend on how you're going to keep yourself going strong. Okay, did you really see? I have a card of no. It's like a maybe right now, but it's tending towards no. And the reason is because there is some haphazard action that might be taking place beneath the scenes that you're not seeing just yet. Okay, so you just, and it, you know, whether it's money or whatever it is, but there's something that's holding this relationship back, okay, that's becoming a little overwhelmed. And it could be somebody around you, 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, So it could be money, whatever is in the taking place. Okay, Three of Cups does not mean cheating. It means something else is overwhelming the factors to the situation. Okay, so it's tipping on maybe, but it's really tipping towards no because of this, which is no card also. Okay, so really watch that. Okay, can it be reversed? Yes, but you would have to do a lot of work on it. Okay, there's going to have to be a lot of work. Okay, to get that going. Okay, let's see who we have next. Big feet. What chances that I actually meet this love soulmate that I'm talking about? Let's see what the chances. It's not even a chance. You can give me a percentage. I'm a tarot reader, not a mathematician over here. A mathematician can't even say it right. That's how much I don't like math. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. Well, I say it's sideways, so I say 50-50 chance, okay? I'm going to give you 50-50. That's really funny. Well, let's see. It's going this way. So, lack of commitment. I mean, that's what it says. It says lack of commitment. So, it's a 50-50 chances you're going to meet this soulmate anytime soon. You know why, though? You know why, really? Because you're just not really looking for love. You're not really putting it all out there. You're kind of like, if it's here, it's there. If it's not, it's not. I'm not gonna go chasing down a wild dream. I'm not gonna go chasing people around. They either come or they don't, or I run into them. So it's kind of that nonchalant energy. That's the only reason why. Okay, because it doesn't look like you're really 100% out there manifesting, Snow White to come to you. Okay, so. Welcome, Attila. From Europe. Awesome. Awesome. From Slovakia. Love it. Love it. Have a good night. Thank you. You as well. I am from California. We actually do have a few here who are not from the United States. So you're not the only one from Europe. Okay. So there's your answer. I hope that answered you well, because that's exactly what I heard. Chasing the wild dream. Okay, guys. So what is it that you guys are really looking forward to? Let's just get in here. I want to see what the chat room wants. What are you looking for? I know most people always are looking for love, but, not everybody always wants love. Well, what are you looking for? You throw it out there, we'll do it. We did a general reading. We did love. We did money. I think we kind of did everything. If anybody else has any more questions, go ahead and get those in. I'm just going to stop for a second. Finances. Okay, we just kind of did money, but finances is fine. If you're new, we'll do it again. Bringing in your energy here, because we just did the other one. Welcome, Crispy Drip. Got that. Well, in the finance area of where we're going here, we just did one, so we'll do this one. This is the hustling and bustling. So it does feel like you, it's going to work off in your energy right here for a second. Your energy is really talking about you hustling and bustling when it comes to this situation. Picking up the collective over here, it's going to be that it probably was a lot of obsession with work, trying to, pick up the pace, keep finances going on, keeping that money rolling and going. There was a time, it does feel like the energy I'm picking up here was living beyond the means, though. I do feel like you might have spent a little more money than what you were really making. which is about normal. Because even we could say that even if it wasn't like splurging, it could have just been, I have to pay the bills. I have to pay the food, the bills, this, and I'm not bringing in enough. So it does feel like there wasn't enough saved money, but it does feel like you're kind of like living, the finances right now just feels like it's kind of living day-to-day basis. But you need some saved money so that way you can feel like you're more stable, more free, having more freedom to move around. Okay, so right now it's just saying pretty much, you know what? Look, living to paycheck or living from however it is not going to be the way. So we're going to have to devise a new plan. Okay, so the new plan comes from the mind, right? It's reprogramming the mind to say, now I have to set new goals, new standards for my finances so that I can get through this. Otherwise, I'm just going to be in this self-doubt kind of area that things are going to move the way they need to move. Okay, so you definitely need to you're going to have to set money aside. I don't care if it's 25 cents, 50 cents, because money grows. Right. So it's saying if you really want to feel like you're going to go up that ladder a little bit more, you're going to have to start with some kind of savings. Now, you could even say, oh, I've got some savings. Okay, but how are you going to build? When was the last time you actually put $10 on that? Right. Thank you for that answer. I'm used to being alone and only experience being not wanted, shall we say. Oh, honey, I'm right here. You're always wanted. And that's why you come to my channel. There's a lot of love to go around. Yeah, but if you're used to being alone, that could be why. Because you kind of keep yourself into a shelter. That's why. That's why you haven't gone out to really look for love just yet. Once you open up yourself and say, I don't want to be in a shelter anymore, and that I don't want to be alone, that would be that time. But maybe you're not ready for that, right? That's okay. So yeah, that's where your money is. And you just really need to keep building and building the building blocks, because it shows throughout time, you're going to balance that out. Okay. And this card is wonderful because it actually shows the angel is turning water into wine. Okay. And that's really what you're doing. It's kind of a magical gift that we have of how money can build up on itself. It's not even magic. It's just normal. It's just, you know what I'm saying? But it feels kind of like magic because it works so fast. So the next thing you know, it's like, whoa, all of a sudden I have all this money. Okay, but that's where you're going to find that your finances are really coming together. Yeah, you're going to surrender to the past way of doing your finances and do it a different way. So figure that out and get that going, and you're going to feel like you're the emperor. This is the card that's never seen, because this is what the future holds. Okay. Okay, guys. Will my life be easier and better this year compared to last year? So no random abundance for me. Okay, I'm tired of working. We're all tired of working, Crispy. Now, yeah, you just have to keep building. Shelley, will your year be easier this year than last year? Depends on how much work you're going to put into it right off the bat. I will tell you that right now. It's all about how much energy we expend and how much energy we contain and then push out. But I'll get that to you just one second. You're welcome very much, Crispy. Okay, so getting to Shelley's question right off the bat. It's going to be justified, but it has to have some kind of balance. So if you're not balancing out from what you learned last year to this year, then you could actually get yourself stuck in this rut. They call it a karmic trench. It's where I'm trying to do something, but the more energy I'm pushing to there, and I'm trying to do something different, but no matter what, it's coming back to be the same. So you're not really changing anything around. You're just pushing one little thing into the same thing and expecting a different outcome. So it says if you really want to get justified, you're going to have to look deep within the situation. You control your own future. Okay, you're co-creator. So you're going to say whether or not. So you're going to tell me, Shelley, is this year going to be better than next year? Tell me. Because when you tell me, you're telling yourself. Because that's the way reality really is. But if you're looking at the way things were last year and then keeping those into that bubble, it'll be a roller coaster. Okay, it'll be definitely a roller coaster of good luck versus just being stuck. Because no matter what in life, we're still going to have auspicious moments and we're still going to get karmic rewards. But is it really going to be different? It's going to really be up to you on how you really want that. You're welcome. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. Excuse me. Any more questions? I'm going to drink some water for a second. It's funny, I put my laptop out so I could read, but I pushed my camera up this time a little, you know, up next to me a little closer so I can actually see. And so now it's almost like I don't even need my laptop or my tablet, excuse me. It's so funny. Okay, guys. Just waiting for any more questions to come through before we start the next session. It's up to you guys. I'm just waiting. If you guys are ready, just say ready. You guys are awesome and amazing. Let's see where we're going now. Maybe we'll get some spiritual readings out. I don't know if Big Feet is still in here, but he's a part of my channel, so he knows that that's always a go-to. I am. Okay, I thought you were. I swear I can still feel your energy. I don't know why. You've been in here long enough, that's why. Okay. So we get some spiritual readings going on. Maybe I should use different cards. I didn't really bring a whole lot of cards, but I did bring these. So we'll just go. Let's go. If you guys are interested in my live shorts, you can also check out my channel. I do cusp readings along with all the regular 12 zodiac signs. Let's see what we got here. Use these cards. These cards are fun. Okay, ready? Let's go. Let's see what we have. Let's see what the Spirit has to say over here. Having the opportunity, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming in just time. And you guys are here. You guys, you know, Spirit's picking up on, you know, I'm just picking up all this energy. There's probably only like really, you know what? That's funny. Because I'm telling you, there's like 2 other people who are in this room who are not talking. I'm telling you right now, there's 2 other people in here who are not talking. That's okay. But change is coming in time. So there is this opportunity that's coming to you guys. Thank you, Thelma. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Money matters. Expense, save, cut costs, resources, plan ahead, and make an informed choice. Invest your money wisely. Now here comes that money, 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 money again. But it's going to be on a spiritual level, though, because I did say it was spiritual, right? So we're talking about manifesting. We're talking about what is it, the kind of money that you're looking for, my friends? What do you want from 2025? Ooh. What do you want? Money to the heart. You're looking for that gift. You know, and it's just going to go right back to where we started from in the beginning of this video. It's talking about that auspicious gift. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities, use opportunities that will arise. So you do have a lot of opportunities that are going to be knocking at your door. Okay, so, and feeling exhausted. And this is because you put in all that energy and so much energy that you keep putting out there, guys. You know, it's going to come back to you sooner or later. Okay, you put in the work, you put in the elbow grease, you put out the manifestations, you open up, and here it comes. And that's just the way law and attraction works. Okay, I mean, this is just the way it is. It's about the mind over matter. And that's really what it's saying. Did you reprogram your mind? Because you're leading with your mind and your heart. So you start with your heart open and then you lead with your mind, because first, before we even do so, we want to say, this is what I truly want, but I have to have the understanding of wanting to receive this opportunity, right? That's where the spiritual meaning comes to these spiritual readings, right? Meaning that it's not just 100% money. It's about where my wealth, my health, and my pillars are. Okay, so this one says scrying. Trust your visions, intuition, and plant those seeds. Whatever it is that you want, whether it's the money, whether it's the love, whatever you're looking for, guys, plant seeds now. Especially in January when we have this wolf moon coming up, which is going to be very, very strong for the collective. Okay, this is a collective reading. This is for all cusps, all 12 regular zodiac signs. I want good health and happiness. Yes, you do. Absolutely. May I have a quick general, please? I don't do quick general readings on here. I'll pick one or two things. If you want a general reading, you have to go to my channel and actually make a personal reading. I just do general readings for the collective. But if you want a real reading, you'll have to go to my channel. Under all the videos, it will show my payments and my PayPal. Okay. Explain the wolf moon. I'll actually be doing a big reading on that one too. Bigfoot. That will be a collective reading that I will do for the. But the wolf moon is going to be the full moon that's coming out on the 13th. It's going to bring in the new energies of the new year as we're getting into the new phase, right? It's about being extravagant. It's about howling at the moon. It's about using your inspirations and your insights, and it's going to bring in a lot of creativity. Okay. So I'll watch for that reading, because I'll get to that reading probably Saturday, right after the other ones. Lay it on the altar. See, we're getting the same card as last time. So it's literally talking about surrendering and softening to resolve these issues. Okay, that's a really good Piscean card right here. So those of you who are Pisces, this is really going to affect you when it comes to this situation, because it really wants you to soften to resolve. Or if you have Pisces rising or moon, that's really going to exalt you in a lot of ways. Okay, exalting, lifting you up, pushing you to the boundaries, pushing you out. Okay. But no matter what, your intuition and the intuition of the collective is going to be very strong. Okay, so when you're going through your discernment and you're using that gut feeling, you're going to realize it's going to be why. Why is it that all of a sudden I feel so intuitive? It's that wolf moon coming in, because he's, like I said, just think of the wolf. He's howling at the moon. He knows what he wants. He's thirsty. He's hungry, right? He's intuitive. He's clear. He can see what's going on within the situation. And this is where you're gonna thirst for your manifestations. This is where you're gonna hunger for what it is you truly want for your New Year's resolutions. Okay, and really pushing everything together. Okay, that'll be great. Yeah, I'll get that out probably Saturday or so, a couple of days before the 13th. I just have to finish the beginning of the month readings first, and then I'll do those. Okay, so just making sure I'm not missing anybody this way. Again, go back over here. Be back in. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Guys. Welcome, Anthony. Welcome, Anthony. I see you coming in. Okay, so yeah, that wolf moon is going to be a big one. I'm actually been waiting for it for the last 2 months. Seriously, because that's where everything starts moving and really placing itself together for what's going on with 2025. You can get a lot of manifestations. January is full of auspicious moments. We have like 12 portals open. So right now is the greatest time to manifest, get praying, however. Okay, prayers are manifestation, however you want to see it. You can say whatever you want, it's all the same. Okay. So over here you have Orion activation with that supernova and recreation. So it's talking about recreating who you are and what you want. It's kind of like what Shelly over here was saying, I want good health and good happiness. Push your energy towards telling yourself, I am happy, I am healthy, And make sure that you're in the knowing. And my friends, when you're in the knowing, I want you to understand, okay, that when you're in the knowing, it's like the understanding of when I know, it's no different from the sun coming up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, it's not like all of a sudden, it doesn't matter how cloudy it is, you know the sun's still there. So you're gonna wake up and be like, well, geez, I hope the sun's there tomorrow. Right? No, you know that no matter how cloudy it is or whatever, the sun's still shining. Okay, and that's the knowing that you're gonna have. Just like you know you're gonna wake up, right, and go to work. Just like you know you're going to wake up and feed the kids and wake up, do this. It's just like your everyday, but you're going to put yourself there. I am happy, and I know I'm happy. I know I'm wealthy. I know I have this. I have that. That way, your mind knows that you know that, okay? The cycle breaks. That's it. These are cycle breakers. What I just told you was a cycle breaker. That will reprogram your mind for you to be able to become who you need to be. We don't resonate on what we want. We resonate on who we are. Okay, so cycle breaker, you're gonna be ending a cycle. There's a huge cycle coming, guys. You guys are ending cycles. Okay, so Leo, Virgo, cusp in the house. Hey, hello, hello. Question: can my ex Aquarius reconcile and have a healthy, committed relationship this moon? Or wait, did you say this moon? No, this moon. This month. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what's going on. An Aquarius. Actually, being with an Aquarius is not that surprising. Leo Virgos love those Pisces and Aquariuses. Let's see. Reconcile and have a healthy, committed relationship this month. Aquarius can be very stubborn and very where they can be stubborn. It says with a lot of hard work, but you're going to have to, it says yes, you can, but it's going to take a lot of hard work. And that's because of the stubbornness. And I said stubborn, and you get the most stubborn card in the whole deck, which is Taurus, myself, which is very interesting. But no, you're going to need a new routine. You're going to have to talk things out. And you're going to have to build new routines on the way you're seeing things and doing things. But there's going to have to be a lot of communication. Because if there's not a lot of communication, okay, then we're going to have some problems. Okay, so it's saying, yes, there is a huge possibility, but you guys need to see a little more eye to eye. Okay, but right now it feels like he's kind of sitting on his hands, and so he or she is not moving, okay? Not moving at all, because they're kind of in this, I'm telling you, they're like in this stubborn place where it's kind of like, it's either going to be my way or the highway, but then you're Leo Virgo, so you're probably not giving a whole lot of leeway either. So I do feel like you guys are kind of duking it out over here, okay? When it comes to the headroom, you need to make space so that way you guys are not at each other's throats like this. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're sitting on your hands and they're sitting on their hands, what are you doing, right? So it's going to have to be a lot more communication. Yeah, and there's going to have to be better ideas to your situation, okay? Otherwise, it looks like you can definitely do this, but you're going to have to reroute it and figure out how to get through the crossroads. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. I'm going to have to look at the tablet now. They're moving. You guys are moving. I think you watch you on in Leo for a request sometime. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. This is imagination. Hello, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are doing well. Now there, the Taurus moon and etc. Okay. That's why the Taurus is coming in so strong. Okay. When are things going to start moving for me again? Finance and romance. Your favorite Cancer Leo. You know it. I love those Cancer Leos and love all my cuspers. Okay. So let's see. What are you looking at over here? When are things going to start moving for me again, finance or romance? Well, we'll just let Spirit pick which one it's going to be. You might get lucky and get both. You never know. Let's see. Oh, there's your finance. You know, it's kind of crazy. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps off this one. But this is saying that you're in a leadership role. Your business is going to go through the roof. But I just did your reading today, but I haven't gotten it uploaded yet because I'm doing live, obviously. But watch that reading when it comes up. I will have it up tonight. Because, yeah, this is actually talking about those building blocks to your financial security that you're going through. But watch the obstacles and the struggles that are going on at this time. But otherwise, you are building your way to heavy finance, and here's your commitment. But I think that first you're really going to really be more, I don't know, I don't want to say dedicated to the wealth, because it feels like the wealth is taking over the energy of the love right now, because it feels like there's a building block for your wealth and security that you've been working on, and it's taking top priority right now over your love. Okay, so it is saying you're coming into these great commitments, but it's almost like it's kind of it's like a jigsaw puzzle for you. It's like it's pushing your finances first, and then your love is kind of coming through, kind of snaking through. Like you're the snake. That's so crazy. Okay, I do see that. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Stubborn A, Aries, Taurus, cusp with Aqua Moon and rising Pisces, Venus. Yes, talk about some stubbornness. Aries, Taurus. Okay. Okay, so that's what you're looking at over there, imagination. Okay. Yeah, but like I said, guys, I will have those readings up. I'm getting them up little by little, and then trying to get these lives out as well. So let's go. So we did that. I mean, look, we're making breakers and we're doing cycle changes. This month is all about cycle changes no matter what, and something auspicious happening through the collective. Okay, so, and really wanting to plant those seeds. I mean, this is not, you know, I have to say, and I hate to say things like that, but I really think that this year is like make it or break it. Because it is the year of the snake, and as the snake is wiggling through, it's pushing things away that we don't want, and then kind of sliding things towards us that we do want. So I really do feel it's an action-packed year that we really have to keep going strong for our dreams and our hopes. And like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, you have 2025. The 0-1 off, I mean, right off the bat means fresh new start. That's the Fool. That means quantum leaps, new beginnings, and things that you're looking for have a wild, auspicious, okay, way of coming in for miracles for you. Okay. And you have the 2, which is patience, right? So being patient about the situation, but it's also about being balanced. Then you have the 2 plus the 2 equals the 4, which is about your stability and the things that you truly want to be secure in. Then you have the 5, which means the change. Now you put them together, you have 9, which means the ultimate what? End of a cycle, right? So it's bringing things out of cycles that no longer serve you to wrap back around, to wrap back around to the 0, which is the Fool. Right. And then, of course, the auspiciousness is also the 5 plus the 2 in the 2025, which is also very auspicious in itself, because 7 is a divine number. So that means that, you know, when you are doing things, remember you're divinely protected, but you're also moving towards the energy you want to move towards, and then bringing that towards you. And that's what I love about the snake. Like I said, it's moving things away to bring things towards you. Okay. So. Okay, so I mean, that's very important to understand. And if we have this understanding of how this thing, you know, how things work, I think it makes it easier, right? Even if you have things like relationships that fall out, is it really that they really fell out? Do they really go away? Or are you bringing something better for you, right? Something that's going to be better for you in the end. right? Or is it something we can work through? So always remember those things, guys, because those are very important things when we're talking about what we have for us, right? Because you don't want to just sit over here and just feel exhausted all the time, right? And you can always rework things. That's what I love about it. It's your story. Rework it. Is this Sag coming back? Is Sag coming back? I don't know. Is the Sag coming back? Give it some time. It's actually sideways. It's not the sideways always means maybe. The reason it's maybe is because that means that they have to work through some healing. They have a healing process to go through. So it's actually up to them whether they want. So their free will is actually kind of coming into this situation. This is not very unrare to happen. It's actually happens more than it doesn't. The reason is because it could really, it's leaning towards the yes, but if they don't get the healing that they need, then how are they going to come back? They have to work through their situations. There's something going on around them where they need to take back their control, take back their lives, and take back their energy and mind. They're really lost right now. Definitely lost. Yeah, they need to learn how to give back to themselves. They need a lot of self-healing. They're lost. I do feel like there is a potential, though, for them to really come back. Will it be this month? Absolutely not. Could it be around May? I would wait for them between 5 to 6 months from now because they really do have a lot of healing to do. But then you have to say, how are they going to come back to give? Are they going to come back the way that they left? They're going to be healed. They're going to be different. So we can't 100% say that that's going to last because it does look like they could come back, but it could end up right back where it started from. Okay. To where it's just kind of them putting themselves out there for you, trying to take care of this and that, but then it ends up becoming very exhausting and they don't know how to. It's their false success. So it could end up the false success story again. Okay, where there's just not enough. Because when they do come back, they're going to come back different. They're not going to be 100% the same. And that's good, though, for them because that means they're healed. But is there enough there for the two of you now to grow? And so it says they have the potential to come back, but it doesn't look like it'll last very long. Okay. And I know that's probably not the answer you wanted me to answer, but okay. But I do see the curiosity. The curiosity, right? Because there is some curiosity, right? The curiosity of how is this going to go? I just feel like this person is, you know what, whether their biggest things is, though, imagination is stinginess. They just really don't know how to give. They just don't know how to give back the way that you give. You give too much and they don't give enough. And even if they got through their healing and got through the things that they do, it's only going to be a time before they start withholding again. They just are not very good givers. So it's about whether or not you can really, live with someone who's not going to give to you. I don't see that happening. Cancer Leo wouldn't allow that. You guys are too strong. I pray for her, but I want her back. I know. I feel a Libra sneakily watching. Yeah, well, that wouldn't surprise me since we just had the sneaky card over there. And that's definitely a Libra. I don't see it now, but oh, here she is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's spying on you. But don't let her get you in your head. Okay. Don't let her get you in your head. If you know that she's watching you, which it shows she is watching you, don't let her get in your head. A lot of Libra going on right there. And Gemini. Some Gemini cards as well. Yeah, but don't let her force you into worrying about what she's doing. Okay. It's almost like she wants you to know that she's there. Ooh. I don't know. Why does she want you to know she's there? Hold on, now you're making me wonder. Hold on a second. Why? Oh, because she wants you to feel insecure. That's fine. Don't worry about her. It's an insecurity thing, and usually those who want to make others feel insecure is because they are insecure themselves. Okay, or bullies, which a lot of bullies are insecure. Okay. Because I'm not going to do big giant readings. I can't do big giant personal readings. Okay. We're going to answer a few little questions here and there, but no big personal readings. Okay. Self-focus it is. Yes. Yeah, it's all about self-focus, healing. Like I said, it doesn't look like he's going to, or she is not going to really 100%, like I said, learn how to give, okay? Giving is something that we either want to do or we just don't. It's a part of who we either are or we're not. That's it, okay? Any more questions out there, guys? No big personal readings, okay? We're not here to do that. We're just here to answer a few little things. Get too caught up in too much. But if anybody has any little questions, go ahead and feel free to answer those. Or ask those. I said answer those, but ask those. I will answer those. See what time it is here, guys. It's 11:30. Any other questions coming through? I'm only going to be here for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to cut this down. What energy should I be in this year for the highest possible outcome and alignment with Oversoul? What's your... Oh, Leo Virgo. What energy should I be in this year for the highest possible outcome and alignment with the Oversoul? What energy should you be in? It's gonna... You're not going to take on one energy all year. And I understand because you're a cusp that, you know, you're going to think, well, maybe I should be in lion mode all year. Or maybe I should be in, you know, Virgo mode all, but it doesn't, it's not going to work like that. Because as the time goes, each house for you is going to represent its own areas anyways. But I mean, I understand you're asking about the overall energy, but it's not going to be like that because each season is going to bring out a different piece. Like right now, I'm feeling very exuberant. So for the last couple of months, I've really been taking on a lot of Leo energy, even though I'm Taurus. Do you see what I'm saying? Of course, I'm going to keep my Taurus roots, but that's, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to really 100% be that way. What I would do is watch what the energies are, because energies come and go. And actually, a lot of the constellations are going to tell you how your moods are going to work. So you can't really 100% say what energy you're going to be in. I wish it worked that way. I understand where you're trying. Yeah, because it just can't be that way. I mean, because let's see, in August through September, I was in Libra mode, which is my moon, right? So I was feeling like, yeah, imbalanced and I can't find anything, right? Depending on which side of those elements you're taking on. For now, I would just be worried about, just keeping yourself, keeping yourself balanced. Just keep yourself balanced between what you have. I mean, that's really the best thing that you can do. Because like I said, you really aren't going to really be able to just all of a sudden just pick up. I mean, because what if all of a sudden, you know, you need to be in moon mode? I mean, you're just going to all of a sudden, let's say your moon is, I think you told me what it was earlier, but however, right? If your moon is Sag, then all of a sudden you're just supposed to be freedom loving, and you're just like, and be like, I'm totally adventurous. No, that would just happen. And you start being overly adventurous and be like, geez, I think my Sag is hitting me. Yeah. So right now, it's just saying right now, the best thing for you, TM, is just to keep yourself balanced as much as possible. That's the best way to be. Okay. And Aquarius in the 6th house of Saturn. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, there's that freedom loving. So, but I mean, you're not going to just spark that up, though. You can't just make yourself do that, though, because the planet's always aligned to what our energy is going to be. The best thing that you can be, like I said, is just really just be yourself and just keep yourself as balanced as possible. That's all we ever can really do. We can't really take on energies. We think we can. Like I could say right now, I'm getting outside of my box and I'm being the Leo, right? Because I'm being very creative and I'm finally getting away from my shell and, of my Taurus, where I don't like new things. Okay. I have comfort zone issues, right? So to say now I'm taking on the Leo, yes, I have to push myself towards that piece, but you can't just really take that on. Balance always weird with the Leo Virgo. I know it is. But that's where you're going to have to make the best of what you can be. So, you know what I'm saying? Look at how you're going to be and then push them. You're going to have to try to push them. And yes, it is going to be the polar. It's going to be a polar, especially between the beginning of the month to the end of the month. It makes a huge difference on which energies are pulling and pushing away from you. But that's why for cusps, it's really, really important for balance. You're going to balance out your Leo and then balance out your Virgo. If you feel like you have to go to introspective mode, but your Leo is like, but we have to be creative, take time out to make sure that you're taking away or giving yourself that room to have that time out so that you can do introspective instead of just allowing your Leo to keep pushing you into the limelight. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you'll exhaust yourself. That's not balance. That's saying I'm letting Leo do what Leo wants to do. And that's why cusps have a hard time with balance. But you just keep that balance going. You got this. You're okay. You got it. Yeah. Yeah, make sure that you have your own personal transition when it comes to what it is you truly need. Focus on yourself. Because I could tell you right now, your main area of yourself, I mean, if I look right now, you're literally in Sagittarius mode. You have a lot of houses that are going towards Sag. You're using some Sag inside of you more than you're using, see what I'm saying? Or whatever house that, and each house holds different ones, right? That's why we do astrodice. I haven't been in the hermit mode since the separation. That's probably where you need healing. Need to get back to you did the Leo mode because that's where you kept yourself from having to heal. Because if you keep yourself going strong, then you feel like it's going to be okay. And I'm going to push that back. But now you need to go back into hermit mode. It will actually give you insight for where it is you need to be for 2025 and start erasing 2024. I have Sag in the North Node, and we're in the North Node right now. Literally in the North Node. North Node is strong right now for everybody. Yeah, but it's showing you're taking on a lot of impulsive moves and a lot of, there's a patience that's happening with you, but I do feel like you should be a little more patient with yourself. Not with others. I see it as yourself. But I think that, you definitely need to find the balance within the harmony. And that will help you actually, like I said, it'll help you depart from what it was that's holding you back so you can get rid of that karmic area, and then it'll push you towards what you truly want. Okay. So, anyway, are there questions, anybody? You guys are doing a good job. Almost done here. An hour 34. That's a long time for me. It's a long time for me. Okay, so let's see. I'm actually surprised I've been here this long. You guys are keeping me busy. I can see this. That's good, though. But I am going to get ready to wrap this up. We do have 11:42. We've got about, we'll say noon, and we'll wrap it up. So anybody want to get any other questions in? We'll see if anybody else comes in. You guys still have any other questions? We'll wrap those up. Like I said, no big readings. If you have little questions, that's fine. Okay. But I mean, this month is really just really about auspiciousness, guys, and your 10 of Pentacles. And I see it in every reading, too, that I've done so far. I've done about 6 readings so far. So I don't think that anything is going to change too much within the other readings as well. So, especially now that I see where the collective is going. So, I can pretty much see that everybody's kind of doing the same thing on their own side. So, and I am so glad you guys did join me. I will be doing another live reading pretty soon. I'm not sure. I was thinking maybe Wednesday, but it's like, I keep doing, I don't know, you know, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Not sure yet. I'll have to think about that. Yeah. For the year, though, I mean, if you just guys want to just look at kind of where the year is kind of going here, I mean, we can kind of see the breakdown here. We'll just kind of look at that for just a minute. I mean, just the overall year for those of you who are in, you know, in the collective right now, because you guys are live right now, so the energy is strong. Like interesting gypsy-like dress, and then, well, thank you. It's not a dress; it's actually my shirt. But thank you very much. Appreciate that. And yes, we try to make it as interesting as possible. If it was the same as everybody else, it might be boring. Could be boring. So pretty much throughout the whole year, we're just kind of looking right here, guys, at just your security and laying down the foundation. So it looks like it's going to be the same through the collective, through everything. Okay. So I think we're going to get ready to wrap it up. I don't see any, there it is again, the overall reading for the whole message of this whole reading, this whole day for the 6th through the 10th is miraculous energy. So I think we're going to wrap it up, and that's going to be it. Thank you, everyone, for being here, guys. Okay, so I don't see anybody else have any more questions. So wrap it up, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, probably in a couple of days or so. I'll put it out there on my comments area. So if you guys want to know when the next one is, it'll be in the comments under the community area. Okay, until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.